which I'm actually going to do today. You can catch me most weekdays between about 5, realistically like 5:30 and 6. I try to do like 3 or 4 songs, mostly modern American folk, but some bluesy type stuff. I have a vocal looping song and I'm working on another, but at the moment, my technology is not allowing me to do it without you hearing a metronome. So it's a work in progress. But I do encourage you to follow, if no place else, at Twitter, because at Twitter you can get announcements from me like, hey, I can't come on today or whatever. Plus, you can watch. But feel free to follow at your favorite place, multiple places, whatever. But I'm going to get started with, I'm going to do I'm So Done. Because I'm kind of maxed out actually on multiple things, including trying to fix the technology for my vocal looping songs. I did at least, it took me like 45 minutes of sleuthing today to realize that, like to figure out like what the problem is or what's currently happening. And I have 2 possible solutions. One, I know how to execute, but it'll be challenging and possibly costly. And the other, I don't know how to execute, so I can't do it. I don't think I'll be able to figure it out. So in any event, wow. Weird. Okay. I am going to get started. I'm so done. This is not a song that's intended to be like mad at people. It's just like a cathartic break free from stress song. Like permission to have some fun or try to find a way to have some fun. Let's see. There we go. All right, let's start in on it. Wherever you're watching from, if I haven't heard yet, if I don't know you yet, please feel free to let us know where you're watching from. Or if I do know you, or in any event, let us feel free to let me know how you're doing today. And I will catch it on the other side. So long I held myself down in the dark, deep underground. I'm coming up, I'm stepping out. It's all I can do, not to shout that I'm so done. Yeah, I wanna have fun. Wanna dance in the sun, with everyone. I know why I was so low, so stressed out, I couldn't grow. I was a kid, I needed more help, so I learned to depend on myself. But now I'm so done. Yeah, I wanna have fun. Wanna dance in the sun, with everyone. tenderly. My heart, trust in my grown-up self, to trust that I could ask and get help. 'Cause I'm so done, done, done. Yeah, I wanna have fun, fun, fun. Wanna dance in the sun, sun, sun. With everyone, one. Hey, Carrie, it's I am. I'm so done, done, done. Yeah, I wanna have fun, fun, fun. Wanna dance in the sun, sun, sun. With everyone, one. With everyone, one. With everyone. Ah, so good to hear you, see you, Carrie. So I spent like 45 minutes working on my metronome problem, and all I can, maybe it was an hour. All I can say is that I think I now understand why it's happening, and I have two possible solutions for it, if I'm understanding correctly. One I think will work, but it's going to take a while and it may cost me some money. And the other, when I say a while, it might be one day. I don't have to like order something, but uh, and the other solution, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know how to do it, so I probably won't try. It would be the ideal way in a lot of senses, but I don't know how to do it. So unless I can come up with some brilliant insight, which is possible, I will. If I can't, I will be stuck with the other solution, which has other problems with it. Anyway, how are you doing today, Carrie? I hope well, and others, whether you are live or replay, whether you are on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, or Haps, I appreciate you being here, taking a moment out of your day to join me for some music. I come on most weekdays between 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time, more or less, for 3 to 4 songs, 30 to 40 minutes, mostly modern American folk, but some bluesy stuff. Ooh, Carrie! Wow, so you're just pain free now? Like you can eat anything? I mean, because steak that's a tough chew, literally. Right? Usually that's I don't eat steak actually, but I have, and that's one of the tougher things aside from like jerky. Could you have like beef jerky or turkey jerky? Would that work? How awesome is it? Anyway, I'm so happy for you. That's fabulous. Still painful, but manageable. Okay. I have a painful canker sore. I was wondering if it was going to interfere with me singing, but I think it's okay. I eat a lot of citrus, which is probably why. But that's nothing, I'm sure, compared to what you're dealing with. I'll soon be dealing with that in like a month. I'll have my extraction, but it'll just be on one little part of my mouth compared to you are dealing with the whole mouth. All right. I think we're going to do gosh. That's interesting. I'm not sure. I guess I'm gonna do When in Doubt Wait, even though I just did an upbeat song. And then I'm gonna do Sad and Sweet Memories and Tumble Star. Because those are a pair. And excuse me. Oh my gosh. And it's nice to end on the lullaby. It's a little jarring to go from that to the upbeat. A song, When in Doubt Wait, about advice my dad gave me, which has served me very well in my life. Even though I wouldn't say he role modeled it particularly well. But it was good advice nonetheless. It has served me well. Somewhere along the line, my daddy told me best policy. And as time went by, more and more I could see. Waiting to be shown was for sure the way for me. So I said, when in doubt, please don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. The choice will be great. I found getting in was easier than getting out. So I didn't say no when I had any doubt. So I said, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. The choice will be great. And when I take time to calm my reptilian brain, I can hear my wise neocortex once again. So I say, when in doubt, please don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. The choice will be great. Spotting all the pros and cons I can find, and connecting all the dots. It takes time. So I say, when in doubt, please don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. The choice will be great. Well, for years now I've applied this theory and enjoyed the benefits repeatedly. So I still say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. Wait. When you take your time, the choice will be great. When you take your time, the choice will be great. Had a little frog in my throat there. So, Carrie, there was no way I was going to be able to read that while I was singing. So I apologize because it's too much. I shouldn't read at all when I'm singing because I just can't multitask at all. Oh, oh no. Oh, Carrie, that's so cute. Oh, she started singing about the corn. Oh, in a lovely little voice. Oh, that's so awesome, Carrie. Oh, I wish I could hear her. I'm sure her mom wouldn't want her to be on a haps and all over the world, right? Oh, Carrie, that's just like ouch. That's painfully cute. Painfully cute. Could you could you video her singing and put it on Facebook, or would that be not okay with your daughter? I want to see. We've seen pictures, but maybe videos going a step too far. Anyway, which I can understand, but let's do sad and sweet memories and tumble stars. A little bit of a low note for the end of a not really, but um the lullaby is very sweet at the end. Oh shoot, you have to do it secretly, Carrie. You have to just like put a camera up and like hide it like on a tripod or something. And then casually bring her to the area where the camera is. But I'm guessing she might figure that out. I don't know. How old is she now? 2 or something? Okay, sad and sweet memories. A song about parents and empathizing with them and yourself at the same time if you had unmet needs as a child. You can do both, as it turns out. 2 years and 7 months. Dang-a-lang. So, at the end of the song, I mention a lullaby that my dad wrote for me, and then I'll sing that lullaby as well. Going on 60. No, don't say that. Hi, Trevor. Oh, I have something to tell you, Trevor. I'll try to not make this overwhelming for technophobes, but I spent like 45 minutes to an hour today trying to figure out what the heck was going on, why people were hearing my metronome. And I figured out what's going on, but it's not going to be easy to solve. I either need to figure out a way to get Ableton to not actually there's no way to do that. I just realized something. Basically, the only way I can think of to fix it is to upgrade to Voicemeeter Potato, which I don't want to do. Oh, exactly. Because it has more channels. HAPS will only listen to an output channel, which makes sense. But I'm already using the 2 output channels. And OBS is outputting to an input channel. It's sad because OBS can listen to Ableton and figure out, oh, it's listening to the metronome, but it's excluding it somehow. I don't know if I set that up at some point and have forgotten how I did it, but I can tell OBS, listen to this and broadcast this and not that. Somehow I did that, and it's listening to both, but it's only broadcasting one. HAPS has no setting like that, so I have to have it listen to a channel that is consists only of post OBS sound, and for that I need another Voicemeeter channel. Hi, Sky. How are you? It has been a while. How are you doing? They're on Facebook. Trevor, what is that little thing you sent me? What is that? Is that like a poop? What is that? Because we were kind of, I mean, that would be fitting for the topic. I'm just wondering. OBS is outputting the right stuff, and it's listening and broadcasting the right stuff. The trouble is HAPS won't listen to, it's hard to explain. If I can get HAPS to listen to post OBS sound, that would be ideal in a number of respects. Right now it's listening to Ableton sound and it doesn't know, and there's no way to tell HAPS to only listen to one part of the Ableton sound and not the other. And I have to put out both sounds from Ableton because one of the channels that it ends up in sends the cue, the metronome, to one ear and the rest to the other ear. I have to be able to hear that. It's a hard. No, it's not, Trevor. That's interesting, Carrie. Well, that's very interesting. My metronome, I can look up and see if Ableton. Okay, Okay, I can look up and see if Ableton has some way to make the metronome soundless. Because truth is I don't know. I kind of listen to it and I look at it. I probably need both. And it's very much built into Ableton. Like I need it. I can't have another external metronome. I have to use the one that's working with my tracks for various reasons. Yeah, I've heard of that, but I'm not really sure. Okay, Sky, I will. Oh, yes, Sky, yours is a heart. No, no worries. I'm talking to Trevor. Trevor sent me the word oi, and then he sent me something that looked like a poop. Yours is a heart, Sky. I see that. Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't see that you were the one that said it's a heart. I'm sorry. You're like, I didn't send you a poop. I sent you a heart. Really? A virtual output channel? It's a potato. Oh. Voice meter potato. What I don't like about voice meter potato is that it has a paywall kind of like you have forgotten to donate and you have to donate every year and it's like it's not a donation if you have to do it. Um and it keeps reminding you and stuff whereas voice meter banana, which is what I've been using, does not have that, but it's simpler. I Haps doesn't seem to have an option to listen to a cable. It has an option. It has maybe that's just because I haven't added the cable. It does. VB cable has a virtual input and output. Isn't this exciting, you guys? Okay, I'm going to take a picture of this to research further because I really don't want voice meter potato. It's not funny names. It shows up as a mic because what it has to do is I want to send my OBS sound that comes into this input channel to this cable. And I want this cable to be an output channel that Haps will see. Haps will only see output channels. Isn't this exciting, you guys who aren't interested in the technology? Like, this is great stuff. I am going to do a song. Never fear. And I will do the train song. I will do that. Well, you know what? It'll have to be a bonus song. You know what? How am I going to do that? Maybe what I'll do is I won't do Tumble Star. I will do um maybe I will do yes, just tell OBS to send its monitoring to VB cable input. And there's an output of it as well. Okay. So if I send well, I'm telling OBS to send it to aux input right now. And I'm doing that for good reason. But then I want to be able to tell the at that input to send it to an output. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, this is well that this is good. This is good to go on. I'm going to take another picture. You feed the input to the output on VB cable. Yes, excellent. That's just what I'm thinking. Um, yeah, I've heard of the cable and I'm like, what the hell's that? But I think it was what people did to make do before there were more channels available when Voice Meter Potato came out. But nobody likes Voice Meter Potato because it's that paywall thing is really really annoying. It's challenging. Anyway, I am going to do. Since I have the request for the train song, I will do that. But I want to do one. I think I'm going to do. I did it just yesterday, but maybe I'll do When I Gotta Let Go. Oh my gosh, that is old. You know what? I'll take outdated any day. I mean, Voice Meter Banana's outdated, but it's, sometimes simpler is better. when they make more fancy things. So I see the train, Sky. Okay, we'll get moving here. We're gonna get moving on the train. So I'm not gonna do sad and sweet memories. I'll do that maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna do um, when I gotta let go, and then I will do the train song. I promise. Um, so for those who do not know, while I'm getting this song pulled up, for those who do not know, I am going out of town next week to the place where that I sing about on the Sun on the Sea. So I won't be broadcasting next week at all. You were so young, the birds done. I was young too, had no way to protect you. Just had to stand nearby and hear you cry. Feel your pain again and again. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow to lend a hand. Thank you. Aw. Never hit myself, I still have scars. Fear to be safe, I better do things perfectly. Prudent, taking care of you, and all others suffering too. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow to lend a hand. I know compassion, it helps us all, but it's my limits I need to recall. I often ask too much of myself, when the truth is I need help. That's why I wanna know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow to lend a hand. There is so much pain in this world, and so much I think we can do to fix it. I believe big changes are the key, but I can't make them myself alone, just me. That's why I need to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow to lend a hand. Accepting limits, it can cause pain. It hurts to know when I can't do anything. I care so much about you and me. Just want everybody to have what they need, and yet I need to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow to lend a hand. When I gotta let go, when I gotta let go. Thanks for listening to that. When I gotta let go, we're gonna end on Train Train per the request of Sky. Thank you, Trevor. Just a little public service announcement before I do the last song. Please do consider following at Tiffany TLC Music on, especially on Twitter. You can follow on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and or Haps, but especially recommend Twitter because you can get announcements and watch there. But also follow on your favorite spot. Wherever you want to follow is fine. And I'm not done yet. I was putting on my guitar like I was done. And I come on most weekdays between. I'm gonna put out my little thing. This is such a cool little thing. I can make a comment to myself and it shows up. Um, um, yeah, I come on most weekdays between 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time. I do mostly modern American folk, but also some blues songs and mostly acoustic guitar. But pretty soon I'll be back to the vocal looping. I hope by the end of the week, if I can get my technology to cooperate. So we're gonna do one last song, "Train Train," a good favorite song. It seems it's a happy, peppy kids song. Well, it's actually the person singing is upset. They've missed the train, but but it's still fun. Yes, that's true. Yes, that's true. But I really only do that on. I really only am gonna probably do announcements like that on Twitter, just because I'm not gonna want to go to each platform, and Twitter seems like I don't know. I don't know, Trevor. All aboard! Here we go. Train, train, woo woo, chugga, 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 train, train, woo woo, chugga, chug. I see a train, it's going down the tracks. I'm afraid that it won't come back. Train, train, woo woo, chugga, 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 train, train, woo woo, chugga, chug. It's going farther than my eyes can see. Hey there, train, away from me. Train, train, chugga, 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 train, train, chugga, chug. It's no use, it's too far gone. Now I'm just left here singing this song. Train, train, chugga, 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 train, train, chugga, chug. Train, train, chugga, 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 train, train, chugga, chug. I never don't laugh after I do that last part. It always makes me laugh. Thanks for being with me, Sky and Trevor and Carrie and others live and replay. Thank you so much for being with me. Do consider taking a moment now before you forget, if you're not already following me, to follow me somewhere, preferably at least Twitter for announcements and such. Thank you once again, Trevor, for your input. You might have saved me from having to deal with the dreaded potato. Thank you. I'll be very intrigued to look into that. You're always such a help. It's really remarkable. I'm seriously think you need to pursue a career in music, sound engineering, music technology, something really. Thank you, Sky. Ta-ta for now, Carrie. Yay to steaks and good chewings ahead. They'll just get better. Bye, everyone. Have a good one.